Greetings from Las Vegas. On this channel, we like to explore areas in and around the Las Vegas Valley. We're locals, we've been here for 20 years. We like to share areas outside the Strip that for other locals or for visitors might be a fun day trip. And there's so many beautiful places to go within an hour, half hour, sometimes a 3 or 4 hour drive from Vegas. So right now I am at the Desert National Wildlife Refuge. This is about 20 miles north of town from the Strip, let's say, from the top north end of the Strip, or it's about 10 miles out of the north of the main part of town. And I've been here a number of times before. This is the intersection of Mormon Well Road, Alamo Road, and Corn Creek Road. There are, as you can see from the sign in the background here, many destinations to explore. You can actually take, as it says, Highway 93, you can take the road behind me here, Mormon Well Road, will actually go all the way through to Highway 93. We're just off of Highway 95 here at Corn Creek Road on the north end of town. Then if you go on Alamo Road this way, you'll end up all the way to 93 in the town called Alamo. This one I understand is a little sketchier. I haven't explored that yet, but over the next year or so, we want to, the wife and I want to explore as much of this massive national park as we can. It's really nice and pretty decent roads in here. It's gravel, but a lot of beautiful places to explore. Even the visitor center behind me here is really nice. There are some hiking trails, well groomed. There's some somewhat extinct fish that only live in captivity now that are in a pond back here to see. There's some old railroad tie cabin from a long time ago. Really interesting place here. So today it's going to be a shorter one. I just want to see Gass Peak Road. We came up here last weekend and checked it out in the Jeep, just a little bit. But once you hit Gass Peak Road, it's I think another 17 miles until it ends. And it goes up, and when we looked at it, it was, wow, let's go check that out. That looks like fun. So I'm just out here on my own on the bike today, just to explore, see how far I can get before it feels like it's time to turn around. So I was hoping to do maybe a little drone footage today, but the drone I have is a really cheap one and it's kind of windy up here, so we'll see what happens. There's another off-road rider hitting the trails, gonna have some fun. Let's do the same thing. And today, let's see. Put it in neutral for a second. See if we can remember to keep it in off-road today. I'm always forgetting that. All right, here we go. Zippers are up. Very good. Off we go. Now, I asked some rangers recently about this road here because I thought, so we're 10 miles north of really any civilization, and I'll keep it in third. I asked I don't know if it was a ranger or volunteer or whatever, the people at the visitor center, and it looks like from the map you can just take these side dirt roads all the way back to town without having to be on the 95 the whole time, because it's a 70 mile an hour path on US 95. And if you're on a smaller bike and you want to come up here and ride on a smaller bike, that might be a bit of a challenge or an issue, like a 250 or something like that. But Once you get to a certain point, it's still the national park, but it's actually reserved for the Air Force. Nellis Air Force Base here in town has some of this land around here reserved for them. So you can go that route for a while, let's say, but at some point you're going to get to a spot where you're not allowed to proceed any further. So I guess I'm saying, don't try and take that dirt road that runs parallel to 95 all the way back into town, because you're not going to get all the way there. So this is interesting. It seems like every time I put this thing in off-road mode for more than, I don't know, a short period of time, and if I do any wheel spins, check engine light comes on again. What is going on with that? Anybody has any ideas about that in the comments? I'd be interested in knowing it. Eventually it clears itself. I'll take it back home and there's a reset process where you let the thing run for, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes idling, get it up to temperature, and then you drive it for a few miles, and then poof, the check engine light goes back off again. So I don't know, it's frustrating, not confidence inspiring on this thing. It is nice though, I will say, when you don't have it on off-road, when it's on normal mode, that never happens on this bike for me. So it is nice though when you get out here and you can just kind of punch it, and it feels pretty good in the dirt. Yeah, baby. So this kind of leads me to believe me plugging my unit originally into my OBD2 connector as a power source, and the check engine light came on, and the dealer saying, oh, your check engine light came on because you plugged an accessory into a spot where you're not supposed to. That was how they wrote it off. And they said, oh, we were seeing some unusual power coming from that port. We were also seeing some misfires, but maybe that was just a false reporting because of this. And I'm thinking, I think there's actually, I don't know, something's going on here. And what a pain in the butt to have to go in with a new bike, to have to go into the dealer occasionally for stuff like that. So I'm getting frustrated. So let me just have some fun here and not worry about it. All right. Coming up on our turn from Mormon Well Road to Gass Peak Road. This is only about 4 miles from back at the visitor center and that big sign. It's funny, I was about to put on my turn signal. Come on. Gass Peak Road. So this is, it said about 8 miles until we reach there's some trailhead down here, and then you can hike up to the actual Gass Peak, which I think there's some kind of a big antenna up on top of that. And of course there's a vehicle parked out here. This is where I was thinking about playing around with the drone a little bit, but I'm not going to do it when there's somebody else camping there. That would be rude. But we'll see if we find another spot. Road ends 16 miles, so I could also just go to the end of the road and see how that works out. It's really pretty though. I mean, this is what made us think we really need to come out here and give this a try, because this is just beautiful. Never been down this part before, and this is the best part of riding, is when you come out. I've never been down that road before. I'm going to try it. It's also a good opportunity to see if this road is... here we go. Here's a spot. If this road feels like it would be all right for the Grand Cherokee or not. I assume this would be okay right here to pause for a minute. There's already some tire tracks. Looks like maybe people have camped here. Yeah. Let's see if it's too windy for the drone or if it's okay. Well, let's see what we get here. A beautiful spot. Great location that really looks like it's in the middle of nowhere with me and the bike and my tiny little DJI Neo drone that is really susceptible to wind conditions, so see what happens. It's not too bad out. I think hopefully it's not much more than 5 miles an hour. We'll try a couple of things. This is all new to me. It's my first time with this, so I'm just going to set this camera over here. And, oops. See what we can do. I'll try the, what's the one we want to do?
Circle.
Yeah, that's it. Try the circle.
20 meters. Circle. 3, 2, 1.
$20 meters. Ooh, that's pretty far. Not very high either. Oops. Okay. That didn't work so well. It didn't go up high enough, I guess, without me controlling it. I was hoping it would go higher. Let's see, what else do we have?
Rocket. Spotlight. Direction track. Follow.
It might just be too windy also. I think the wind was part of what was blowing it over there. Let me see if this gust goes away. Maybe we can try droney. All right, let's give it a shot.
10 meters. Droney. 3, 2, 1.
$10 sounds better anyway. More appropriate distance. Oop, there's that wind again. That was good. I think it's probably too windy for the whole follow me thing, so I'm just gonna go with that as a first test, see how things play out. Okay, back to the road. All right, how about we just see where the road takes us. breeze feels good. This would be a great spot for follow me. I'm gonna try it. See if I can get it to work. Oops. Okay. Well, you gotta get the hang of that.
Circle. Rocket. Spotlight. Direction track. Follow.
Alright, I'm gonna try this. Where'd it go? I can't tell if it's back there anymore. Oh, it is. Ha! Oh, this is cool. Alright, that's probably enough. There we go. Badass. First follow me on the bike. On this tiny little DJI Neo. Cool. Alright. Now, enough goofing around with that. And let's just ride. Alright, one more time. Yes, zippers are zipped. Everywhere. Okay, OCD, I know. GPS is saying oh, that camera turned off. 800 feet. Oh, here it is. Trailhead. So we made it to I made it to the Gass Peak Trailhead here. This was the intended destination for today. I'm going to check the clock and see how much time we have left. This is saying one of the highest peaks in the Las Vegas area here. So we're talking about, I'm guessing the one on the right there, the highest peak up there. And there's a trail, not for wheeled vehicles, it's just for hiking. So you can walk up that. Looks like a really nice one, but it's 6.5 or 6.2 miles round trip, so 3.1 miles each way. I don't know that I'm into that today. It's not like there's a waterfall fed by a glacier at the other end. I guess there's a great view and a giant antenna up there, but I don't know, maybe 30 years ago. So, but you'll see, I guess you'll see bighorn sheep and all kinds of stuff out here. This road, let's see, Gass Peak, I guess we're right here. So, there's another spot called Gass Spring. That's about a half a mile walk. And then this is the big one that takes you all the way up to the peak, which is a 3.1 mile walk to get up there. This road also keeps going, I don't know, another 10 miles or so maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure if this is the day for that. It's a cooler day in Vegas, but a cooler day in August means it's only about 98. So I may save the further exploration for another trip. So I think with that, I'm going to wrap this one up, kill the cameras, and just take it slow, head on back. If this is enjoyable for you, if you like learning about fun places to go on a day trip around the Las Vegas Valley, that's what this channel is mostly all about. So if you want to see more of these, get notified of them, be sure to subscribe. And until the next one, drive carefully and come back soon.